Hey everybody, Adam back. Today we're going to build the E-Flite T-28 Trojan 1.1 meter bind-in fly. We're going to take a look in our manual and we'll do the first step. The first step is we're going to install the wing, so let's go ahead and do that now. First thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the canopy hatch here. Set that off to the side. We're then going to flip the plane upside down. I'll go ahead and a close up and I'll show you how to install the wing. Now that we have the plane upside down, there's two wires that are going to hang off of your wing, and those two wires are going to go down in this hole. So we just have to feed them in. There's going to be two tabs here in the back that are going to go in first. And then simply just push down on the wing. Now I'm going to flip the plane back over, make sure our wires are coming through before we put a screw and tighten it down. Make sure the wires are brown to brown and orange to orange. Slide that in. We'll do it on the other one here. All right, now that we have these two wires plugged in, we can flip the plane back over and put the screw in it. Now in the parts bag, there's gonna be two screws. You get one extra. It's a 3x25 fine thread screw. We're just gonna slide it down in that hole right there. You're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver, and all we're gonna do is tighten that down. You just want to snug it up tight. You don't want to crank down on it. It is a metal screw going into plastic. So as soon as you feel some tension, it's tight enough. Now that we have our wing on, it's time to put the landing gear on. Now, if you notice, you'll have two landing gear with bent wires and one landing gear with a straight wire. The straight wire landing gear is going to be for your nose, and the two bent ones are going to be your main landing gear. So to install the landing gear, you can see there's a hole right here. We're going to simply place our landing gear inside that hole and then lock it into place under those two tabs. That's all there is to it. We're going to repeat the process for the other side. We're going to slide the landing gear into the hole and then just push it until it locks into both of those tabs. That's it for the main gear. Now let's install the nose. The nose gear has a flat spot right here, and that's going to go towards the front of the plane. We're going to stick it down in this little hole right here. We're going to push it all the way down until it stops. If it doesn't go in all the way, you may need to go in and loosen up that screw, so let's check that. And there we go, we're in all the way. I'm just gonna tighten that screw up. All right, just tighten it down until it stops, and that'll lock your gear on. We got the landing gear on, we got the wings on, now we need to put on the tail. Tail is super simple. We're just gonna slide it in, apply tape, and attach the Clevis. And we'll show you how to do that now. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take our elevator, and we're gonna slide it in until we get to the midway point. Right about there. In your parts bag, you're gonna have 4 of these, which is just clear tape. We're gonna peel the tape off of it, and I'll show you how. Like so. We're gonna take that tape once we get it centered. We're gonna apply that tape to where the plastic meets the foam. Put half on each side. We're going to do the same thing for the other side. We're just going to lightly put it on. Now we'll flip the plane upside down. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. There's 4 pieces of tape total. Got that side. And one more. You might need to move that clevis out of the way. And there we go, we got it on. All right, attaching the clevis is super simple. We're gonna take this rubber piece, we're gonna slide it all the way down, like so. We're gonna get our finger in here and pop this clevis apart. And once it's apart, you should see that little pin in there. That pin is gonna go through the top hole of this control horn. So we're gonna slide that in. And we're gonna push it together. Now it's attached. Now we're gonna slide that rubber piece up and over to lock it on. That's it for the build process. Super easy, wasn't it? There was only one screw. Now, stay tuned to this video series. In the next video, we're gonna hook it up to the radio. We're gonna do our pre-flight checklist and make sure everything's working before we go out and fly. So stay tuned. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments below and we'll be glad to answer them. Thanks for watching, everybody.